Hello and what's up everybody, it's DCLF here. I am here as the SpeedBrony and I am showing you a video about my race on the 10th of November, the day season 3 starts. Yes, I saw the episode, it was awesome. But would it be more awesome with this race? Well, I'm gonna show you in this video. There are actually two bronies for sure in this video. It's me and feuerdrache. We are both pretty fast. This is my in-lap 2-minute qualification. Yes, I can tell you it was a nice race, definitely. But did the bronies come on the podium? I will show you. So here I am, last combination of turns before I start my run. One driver in front of me. I hoped I didn't were held up by him, but here we go into my fast qualification lap. This is my lap I ended up with at the last, but here I am, kept it in third gear. I did some last minute setup changes, which was pretty smart. I did 1492, that is 1/10 faster than normally would do. But I changed some of my wing settings, had my downforce, changed a little bit of my rear suspension. To be more specific, my dampers, because if your dampers are dying, then you will be sort of slow. There is Tapo from the HP team, where I did drive for before. Now I'm driving for the Lesla Motorsport here, 5034, which is the fastest I ever did. So here I am. Guy in front of me, a little bit of trouble I had with. I am very fast in the last corner. I came up into his gearbox and here I am across the line in 1:09:36, which was the fastest time I ever did. But here we continued. Red lights, and they are green. Starting from 6th position or 7th, yes, 6th. I started my sprint race. So, of course, first part is oval. Because of the start position, it isn't on the track itself. It's actually from pit road. Well, beside pit road. Here I'm taking the outside, which I noticed wasn't the smartest thing. But here we are. Turn in. In front of me someone makes a mistake. I am the one who actually makes the biggest mistake to go off track. And behind me there is something happening. I didn't know what happened exactly, but all sort of things happened. I've got Matthias behind me. And here we are. Turn to the right. So, went on the 9th position, but here we did go on. Leprovat made a mistake. I made a small one as well, but I was faster out of the corner, which made me have a slight advantage over here. And then he also made a mistake to go a little bit far on the grass over there. Left turn, and then I am in the slipstream. Going to the left, take me outside, not very smart, but here I am, crossing from side, and normally I would have understood, but I didn't have any understood while I was in the slipstream. So here I took the right side, and yeah, over here it was just very close. Maybe closer than you want, but right turn, I broke a little bit later. Maybe some slight problems with grip, but here we are moving on to the next happening. Also lap 5, still bait in front of me. I took the outside, went to the inside, I hit the cone there. That's not something you want. Could cause some damage, but it does slows you down. I'm keeping the right side. Leprovat also behind me, pushing a one-set spot, but we wouldn't let him. We were too wide. He's still behind me right now. I hit the curb over there. It's not something you want. Maybe you saw from earlier videos of me. And here we are again, very close. You was everywhere. Here, I don't know where I got the grip. 175 kilometers an hour through the turn. That's on the outside. I overtook him. That's very uncommon, but still, he was on my right side, and on here the left turn I would have advantage, and I took his spot. So we continued with some tough racing. Me behind Yachty in lap 10, 2 laps ago. Right up in front of it, and what? Pretty close. Actually far too close. So sometimes I forget I've got a front wing over there, which you can't damage. Well, you can damage it, but it doesn't infect any physics, which is not very fun. But over here I took the right side. I was very late braking. Yachty braked pretty early for his normal driving style. But here Peace won the race. Feuerdrache second, and I was out of fuel. That's actually the main point why I didn't overtake right up, since I didn't have new fuel. I was saving fuel. But here we are, red lights, the inverse grid, green lights. It is the main race. It's 35 laps. Me starting third. I directly went into the slipstream of Yachty. Yachty now of course in front of me because he ended up one spot behind me, and he took the inside. I took the outside, which I said to myself, I'm not gonna take the outside because that's the point where always the crashes happen, where you always be crashed or spin out or whatever. But here, into the first turn, slipstream from Yachty, I was going to the inside, and whoop, that was something. Took some more hits, and there we continued. Over here, someone on my right side, that was very close, and I let him live. And someone pushing me was Matthias. I was very happy with that. He didn't stop using till here, to the right turn, where he actually made a mistake where I took the spot. So we continued. Me behind Alex and took the inside. Pretty simple, but he was faster out of the corner. I took a pretty wrong line, and again Matthias behind me. I made a little mistake. Matthias now really pushing, taking my left side, and there we are. Small touch, which I didn't know why, and there's a bigger touch. He went off track. I was behind him. I was losing momentum. Feuerdrache behind Stilbane, and I took the right side. It was really close. It was still, I just didn't know why it didn't go wrong. There, took slipstream. That's exactly what you don't want in that corner, since you want grip, and downforce gives you grip. And if you lose grip on the front side, you will understeer. And yeah, I took the right side before the last turn combination. I was faster, took a different line than normally did, and then a fast last turn, very close up on his gearbox, and so we continued. Late braking, still very close to him, very close, and then left turn again, still in the slipstream. I still didn't lose any grip to the front, but I had a setup which I changed in the last minutes, and I made some more mechanical grip. Actually added some downforce, but I didn't notice very much difference. Only some balance things. And here, Feuerdrache, Brony versus Brony. And of course Feuerdrache took the outside, had a faster line. Probably had a better setup than I did, but there he goes. Very well done. Probably the first guy who was faster than me. But then we continued, and I caught up back to Feuerdrache because he was stuck behind these guys in front of us, and I was very close. Again, very close. One, it was just far too close actually. I didn't know how I actually got my grip still, but there I continued. very hard fighting between us. He was 7, I was 8. This is in the position you want to be. We both are contenders for the top 5 at least. He's even better. And here I made my mistake. That is not something you want. And you, when you are off track, don't go on full throttle. That will cause you to lose grip and everything. But it didn't take very long. Exactly in lap 9 I already caught up to this battling group, again behind Alex. And here I am in the slipstream pretty easy. I took the right side, he couldn't block anymore. And then it's just finishing it off. He probably hit the wall over there, I heard those scratching sounds. And here I am again behind feuerdrache. This is the start of our way up to the front. Because we were faster than all those guys in front of us. Although right up in Leprovat already had some advantage. Over here, feuerdrache overtaking SpeedBrony. SpeedBrony fighting back, but that caused SpeedBrony to lose a little bit of speed over here since he came into the slipstream, and that caused me to come in his slipstream. Couldn't go full power, but we continued to the last corner combination. Actually the last sector as well, and I start to come very close to SpeedBrony. Last turn, and here I am right up on his gearbox, and so on. I went to the right, small touch on his back. I was too late noticing that there was a gap over there, and over here he made a small mistake. I took his right side, very uncommon line, also a very uncommon spot to actually overtake someone. But he took the left side, you see, he put it there, he held it, and over here I let him live, he let me live. Still very close, but the other side I was in a slipstream. Higher top speed, I took it right, it was pretty close, it was going to left to right, and it was very close. Actually the OWRL Race, it was close. But over here he's in a slipstream, he kept it there and he could fight back. Did he do it? He wasn't able to. I defended my position pretty well. Late braking, go to the inside again. He couldn't dive bomb there, so I had the right of the corner, and so we continued. A little bit of oversteer, I start to get a little bit trouble with the tires. And here, Yati was overtaken by feuerdrache, and I was the next person to do that. He simply took his right and broke very late. And that was actually pretty late also for my setup, but here he was right on my tail. He took actually the right side and just go a little bit to the right, just enough space for him. So he braked there, and I just took this corner combination perfectly, so I took that spot. In lap 18 I caught up to feuerdrache again, and there's a mistake from Matthias, which I overtook as well. A pretty normal overtake, or too close, but this moment feuerdrache was third, I was fourth, and he was behind Leprovat. He took the second spot, so at least one brony was already on the podium driving. Oh, he didn't make a mistake, but I was the next one. I took this corner perfectly, it was behind Leprovat and full speed ahead in a slipstream. He took the left, and then he just let me pass for some reason. It wasn't like he was defending very hard, it wasn't like he was fighting very hard or anything, it was... he just let us pass. But so we continued, lap 24, benchmarker on the right, and I'm close behind feuerdrache. He was second, I was third, and this was actually the moment, one of the last moments I was very close to feuerdrache to overtake him. Right up, it is fighting. and then I lost momentum over here, so I could have waited for him to make a mistake or something, but it didn't happen. So we continued in lap 27. There's feuerdrache attacking Blauhof, also known as right up over here. But this was one of the key moments of this race. Feuerdrache took the outside and right up made a mistake, which I gently took advantage of. But it became worse for right up. He spun his car somewhere and fell back. He fell back to the 11th spot or something. It wasn't very fun for him. But still, lap 30, I again came close to feuerdrache. Again in this first sector, where I was very strong. I was unbelievable strong. But being fast at feuerdrache is not something you're easily. I was very happy when I was driving second and was faster than he was. But here, 15:08, those are qualification times. But over here, I had a little bit of a slipstream, not too much actually, not enough to actually drive to its back. Well, over here, I took a little bit, he took the inside over there, very smart. Over here, fourth gear at full power, 170, and there it was the slipstream. And there was my momentum. And it was actually the last moment I could really drive straight to his back and actually form some sort of, problem for him. But bronies 1 and 2 for now. Would that change? Well, I'm not gonna tell you. Full speed ahead. I just lost momentum again over there, and then the tires were gone. Then lap 34. I came closer. How do I know? Look at my time. I drove a 1975, which was the fastest lap. Not of the race. There was one guy behind who drove a good time. Here my rear tires were gone. I also noticed that going over here, my left rear damper was almost gone. If that orange bar is filled up, it's that. And then you won't have any grip. But here the last corners, feuerdrache already took a slight gap between us, and he did a very good race. I accused him of blocking after this, but after watching the replay back, I apologized to him, and we did a bro hoof. Here are my donuts. I was very happy. It was unbelievable happy. Being faster than feuerdrache is not something you are that easily. He wins all of his kart races. He wins all of his kart championships. So this was it for today. Random guy. And so here we are with the times. I first have to tell my teammate Speed on the 6th spot also did a great job. He came from 16th spot from the sprint race. Well, he did a pretty good job. And also I had the second fastest time. RSG was faster than I was. And PS at the same time. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like if you enjoyed, subscribe for an update with the newest SpeedBrony videos. And I hope I'll see you guys next video. Bye.